What'd you do?
What is poppin' YouTube? Warstu here with another video on Avengers Endgame, aka Avengers 4. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the pop culture based content. So we are giving away the Infinity Gauntlet. Today is your last day to enter, and then on April 1st, no pun intended, no April prank, I will be announcing the winner of the Infinity Gauntlet in a video tomorrow. So still the most unanswered question in terms of what the hell happened in Avengers Infinity War is, how did Hulk get defeated so easily by the Mad Titan Thanos? This may have just been answered in a recent article that came up, which is pretty interesting. So as we know, Thanos got his ass handed to him, but a Redditor has actually come up with a far better explanation than the Russo bros did. So let's get into this. So I will link it at the end. It's pretty interesting concept, so let's get into it. It evolves around martial arts and skill, as well as knowing the human body and how his strengths work. If Thanos was aware of Hulk as being that gets stronger when he gets angrier, Thanos knows he has to interrupt that process internally. The Avengers know it as well, which is why they try to calm him down with the soft talk and a pretty lady. Thanos accomplishes this with targeted strike. If you notice rewatching the fight scene, which I did before making this video, this actually makes so much sense. Thanos' first strike is to Hulk's neck. In fact, the next few strikes are to his neck and chin. These areas are vital, and attacks to these areas will disrupt the flow of oxygen by restricting the ability to breathe and disintegrate the brain by concussive force. Chin strikes have a higher chance to rattle someone. Thanos' next attack are Hulk's kidney. However, those with medical knowledge know the adrenal gland are located above the kidney. Thanos has a direct attack to injure and cause damage to Hulk's source of power, so to speak, by potentially injuring his adrenal gland more than in a few. Also, boxers and MMA fighters report on the effects of kidney strikes as deliberately and stunning. So this actually makes sense. Whilst most people who are watching this scene, it looks like Thanos is just messing around with him, punching him randomly, but it is a strategical plan. We know that Thanos is a mad titan and he is a savage warrior. So it went on to say this: each shot by Thanos is specifically calculated to immobilize Hulk, impact his internal organs and his adrenal glands, slow his ability to think, and mentally stun him. Hulk gets mad if he can't think, and Thanos knows this. His attacks are fast and in quick succession, allowing him to take Hulk by surprise and strike in just the right spot to incapacitate him. This also impacts his ability to become the Hulk over the next few weeks as he recovers, which may explain why Banner cannot Hulk out. Hulk being not true with Banner is another way of saying Hulk was given a concussion. If his adrenal glands were damaged internally, he would also be unable to utilize his anger and strength until recovered. Now, this is a much better explanation than the Russo bros were given to him, which it's fascinating. It really is. If you go back and watch how Hulk fights in other movies, it really does make a lot of sense. Hulk doesn't really fight strategically. He fights with pure brute strength, which against a crazy, I guess you could say, competitor such as Thanos. This isn't going to work, as we found out when Doctor Strange went toe-to-toe with Thanos. Thanos outsmarted him. Even when Doctor Strange only had one stone and Thanos had all the stones, Doctor Strange still held his own for quite a while with one stone against all of the stones that Thanos had. So we do know that during Avengers Endgame, the Hulk is definitely coming out. We know there's going to be Professor Hulk in Avengers Endgame. We've had the leaked plot art and artwork. So yeah, it's literally confirmed. It was on the popcorn leak. But what is interesting is during the Empire magazine, they didn't show you a new picture of Hulk. It was an old picture of Hulk, and they are misleading you. They don't want to ruin their own movie, and a lot of people don't see this coming. They seem to think they take everything in plain sight. Like, the Empire magazine didn't really reveal anything. I don't even believe what they revealed in there is actually true. They are trying to preserve the kind of movie being a wow factor, like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming. So for sure, World War Hulk or Professor Hulk will be coming out during this movie. We know that. So it's going to be very interesting because Hulk, like Loki says, but we've got the Hulk. Like Iron Man says, but we've got the Hulk. But now we're going to have Professor Hulk, which is a clever variation of Hulk who can actually think strategically, which is going to be very clever because when Thanos and Hulk had their fight, literally, go back and rewatch it. He picked him apart. He hit him in pressure points, in nerve points. He hit him everywhere without really trying. Of course, to start off with, Hulk was destroying him, and then Thanos changed it around, hit him a few times, and Hulk was literally battered to the point where Thanos chucked him on the ground, and then that was to send a signal to everyone saying, yeah, the Avengers have absolutely no chance. But then at the same time, there's a massive parallel at the end of the movie when we see Thor throw the Stormbreaker at him, damage him, almost kill him. Almost to say, yeah, I could have you, son, if I wanted to. If I went for the headshot, you would be killed. So it's going to be a very interesting ride with Hulk. We know Hulk's 3-story arc will be coming to an end during Endgame. Obviously, there's a really sketchy kind of agreement with how they can use the Hulk. We know that only 2 out of the 6 original Avengers are going to make it out of this movie. Not necessarily dead, but a majority of them will retire. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we do see Professor Hulk in official concept art, because in the Empire magazine, it was an old picture of Hulk that was actually used during the Avengers Infinity War run. It wasn't a new picture. Obviously, if you do look at that picture, Captain America has got the new suit, but the majority of stuff they're showing in terms of official stuff isn't really that much, only if it's leaked out during the popcorn leak, which sounds absolutely ridiculous. So guys, like always, let me know down below. Do you think this is the reason why Hulk got destroyed so easily? Full credit to the Redditor, My Busted Sword, I believe his name is. Very interesting, and it does make sense. It definitely looks like Thanos has an origin story that we might see one day in the Eternals, because we do know he could be a part of that. He looks like he's been taught martial art. Could be like a variation of a sick-ass martial artist, which is going to be pretty awesome. He did pick him apart. I can't believe that more people, and I myself, didn't even notice this whilst watching the fight to start off with. It is such an interesting fight, and it's just really interesting. Now, I will play it in this video if I can. Marvel can be very strict when it comes to using video clips, so I might add it if I can. But Thanos just literally tears him apart like he's nothing, and no one has really come out with a reason why. Now, the Russo brothers did explain it's because that Hulk wasn't there, that Hulk was fed up of being Bruce Banner's brute strength, but that's not the real reason. That was a cop-out like most of their explanations. But they realistically can't tell you much until Avengers Endgame is actually out. Then I'm sure the Russo bros will have very different answers to every question that we've had so far. So what is actually quite funny is there's that massive Ant-Man going inside Thanos meme going round. I was going to make a video about it, but I didn't really think that it sanctioned the video. If you do want me to cover that story, I do think it is rather funny. But like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Any video requests down below. Any business inquiries, just email me, Warstu business@gmail.com. And no, that isn't my email address for collaborations, so don't email me there for collaborations. If you do want to collab with me, do that on Instagram or Twitter. It's strictly for business inquiries or for fan mail or something like that. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Any criticism, positive or negative, just let me know in the comment box section down below, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.